Wait a minute. I have a channel. Damn, it's been a year. Holy shit, triple digits. Yes, I've been gone for a year, and finally coming back. I'll explain why I've been gone and also what I'm doing with these channels a bit. But first, I got something cool to show you.
Did you miss me, you wankers?
So I have been gone for the better part of a year or so, or at least the entirety of 2025, since I made my last video back in December 2024. I got some explaining to do as to why I've been absent. I will be discussing what happened in that time frame. I will be happening to these channels, as well as what my content will be like going forward, more roughly. So, I think the best way to explain what I've been doing for 2025 is to like give a rough timeline, very general timeline of the key events. So, back in February, I started driver's ed, and then later, March 16th, had my 18th birthday, yippee, I'm now an adult, and then like a couple days later, I fully completed driver's ed and got my driver's license, so yippee, I can now drive. Then, fast forward to May, I graduate high school, class of 2025, of course, and get thrusted out in the summer. Then for an entire month, nothing happened, and then in very early July, I get my first job. As a guy who has like no work experience, it was something to get into that position. But yeah. And then later in like middle of August, I started up college at the local community college. And that brings us all the way till now, since nothing much has changed, besides of course winter break, but that's besides the point. Throughout that time though, I tried to create this model, because as you can see, now I am 3D instead of 2D drawing. This provides some advantages, and I know from looking at this, from this model, I will say that I am still very new to Blender, and to put it quite plainly, quite shit at it still. So the model isn't particularly good per se, but it is good, or it's good enough for what I need it for, which is, well, content creation. I'll potentially make a better version of it in the future, but yeah, we'll see. So about the channels. The main channel, Breadstick, and the second channel, Musistick. The content style of Breadstick is being switched a little bit. in order to allow me to pump out more content without having to think so mentally on myself. Because, like, I, in hindsight, didn't exactly have the best mindset when it came to content creation. Like, I had this just thing in my head where I just, like, I need to create that every single video needs to be this big ass project that has to have a lot of effort behind it. And I realized coming back that, you know what, that's not exactly the best, or that's not exactly the type of content that I like to watch on a daily basis. So why don't I just create the content that I want to watch? So yeah, the content style is changing from these video projects of sorts into more like general, lightly edited gameplay footage. Which, if I were to describe what the style would be, like comparing it to like other content creators, I'd say it'd be a mix between Handler and Renyan, of which I like to watch both. Which, side note, go check them out. They make some good shit. Yeah, because I like to watch their content and I like their style, I thought, you know what? I don't think it's like taboo to do it, so I'm just gonna take their style, mix it together, and then just use it for myself, since I think that's the type of content that I'd want to make and watch. For the Music channel, most of the videos will probably be unlisted and replaced with better versions. Like, for example, the two first videos on the channel, the Ultra Kill ones that run for 10 hours long, I'm going to be unlisting those and replacing them with separate 10-hour videos of each phase. So instead of it being like a 5-hour split between comm and combat, it instead be just two different videos of 10 hours of comm and 10 hours of combat. So then it's more specific. Also, yeah, all the Payday mixes are going to be replaced with new mixes, which have yet to be created, just due to the fact that, well, I keep forgetting to do them, and also because life is pain. So in terms of the main channel, though, the games that I'm going to be covering, or I'm going to be primarily playing, are 6 games, my favorite games. Those being Deep Rock, Finals, Payday 2, Satisfactory, Terraria, and Ultra Kill. Now, when I say Payday 2, it's more like the entire Payday franchise as a whole, like sometimes playing the heist, sometimes playing 3, but probably predominantly just 2. So yeah, given the fact that Ultra Kill, the Finals, and Payday don't exactly have an end goal, we'll probably be seeing the most of them, just like randomly assorted. Satisfactory and Ultra Kill will be predominantly seen on the Music channel as potential background footage, depending on the video, or depending on the music track extended. And then Terraria. Terraria's gonna be a quirky one. Terraria's gonna have 2 series on the channel created for it. Which, if you can, so I'm currently recording this Monday, January 26th. And if you are anywhere near Terraria, you would know that tomorrow, the 27th, the long-awaited 1.4.5 update is coming out, which I will be streaming, hopefully on launch day, hopefully. Really had to rush all this out because I've been doing all this for like the past 5. Yeah, Terraria will have 2 different playthroughs. One vanilla and one modded. There are other playthroughs though, but they're not going to be recorded due to the simple fact that, well, I can't record them. or at least I don't have the technology to do so, or it would look bad. Those being mobile and old gen console via the new Nintendo 3DS. And because of the fact that vanilla and modded are on the PC, would make it exponentially easier for me to just live stream it and edit it all down. Yeah, the vanilla playthrough will be of Melee, and the modded will be of Mage. There are, of course, other games that will be shown on the channel, just like also randomly sorted around, or to be like one-off series that would get updated if the games update. Like, to give some examples, like Time Rancher, for example, or Astroneer. Or maybe one-offs like Left 4 Dead or Helldivers. There is one big video project though that I had the idea that would see if I can upload the entirety of it in one video. Just titled Doom. The idea just being try to 100% every single mainline Doom game. So that would be Doom plus Doom 2 in the entirety of it. Doom 3, or Doom 64, Doom 3, Doom 2016, Eternal, Dark Ages. And then of course all of the extensions and DLCs associated with them, so like Plutonia and like I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, like Plutonia as example, or like the Ancient Gods, and just do all of them in one big video. One big 100% run. It's gonna be one long-ass video, but I've seen some very long, like, multi-day long videos, so I think I can do it all in one go, or all in one video. Yeah, so some notes, though, in regards to content, 'cause I need to balance work and school, as well as this channel. So if the time gets funky and one of them needs to be prioritized over the others, then presumably content will be cut first. Since, well, it'd be the easiest to cut since well, given how small I am, given how, or just how small I am, I would say that I don't think there's going to be very much demand for these videos, especially if, well, I disappear for like a couple days or weeks in order to do like schoolwork or work. Yeah, just bear in mind that this channel's time will be cut first if need be. I think that is everything though. Yeah. I'll be streaming for these upcoming releases of Terraria, and then also Deep Rock Season 6 on Thursday. I'll be streaming on both those days and like alternating and shit like that. So eventually I complete both of them. Yeah. Well, it's nice coming back though. But until we meet again, I appreciate y'all watching.